Take this hammer, care to the captain. Take this hammer, care to the captain. Take this hammer, care to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? Tell him I was flying, tell him I was flying. Take this hammer, care to the captain. Take this hammer, care to the captain. Take this hammer, care to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. If he asks you, was I laughing? If he asks you, was I laughing? If he asks you, was I laughing? Tell him I was crying, tell him I was crying. Take this hammer, care to the captain. Take this hammer, care to the captain. Take this hammer, care to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone.
All right, everyone out there in Banjo Land, Mike Henning here. For this week's lesson, we're going to talk about some intermediate level backup to the classic bluegrass song, Take This Hammer. I had Clint come back into the studio and sing 3 choruses and 2 verses, so we got 5 times through the song. So a whole bunch of material to work through. We're going to start down the neck, then do a bunch of up the neck classic Scruggs, J.D. Crowe style backup. I'll break all the licks down. I'll break down all the tricks. I'll show you how to get around the neck. I'll break it all down, and I'll kind of let you into my thought process a little bit for this one. And again, I have the whole backup tabbed out, so everything I play note for note I have tabbed out. And if you're watching the preview of this lesson, you can head over to my website, MikeHeadingMusic.com. You can grab the full lesson. You'll get access to watch all the videos, and you can download the tabs and the practice tracks. All right, here's the backup for Take This Hammer in the key of G. All right, so let's start breaking down this backup to Take This Hammer. So I started the chorus backup, so chorus number 1 was just kind of some classic down the neck rolling backup. So let me play the first 8 measures or so and kind of get us started. There's some longer phrases in this song, so I think it helps to play a little bit more of the tab at once. So let me play the first little phrase. Here we go. Do that a few times. And one more time real slow. Okay, so I'll still do the note for note breakdown, but we're going to talk a little finer details on this lesson, kind of talk some dynamics, talking a little bit more tone, kind of let you into my thought process a little on how I created this backup tab. So we have 2 measures of G to start, and we're basically going to be leading from a G chord down to a D chord, our 5 chord. We're in the key of G for this song. So I just used the first 2 measures to basically set up a walk down to G. So measure 1 is classic. So we're starting with that classic pinch and slide. So we did a pinch on strings 3 and 1, and then a 2-5 slide with the forward roll. That's just a classic way to set the tempo. I kind of think of that as a generic roll. That's a great way to start a song, obviously. And then I'm just going to do a little fill lick, and then hit the open 4th string, so that's really what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of basically the slide, and then down. So we have. So that's really what I'm thinking there. You know, you could do any lick that uses that 2nd fret too in measure 2. So you could do something like that. You know, the Scruggs fill lick, or. You really just want to hear That's really the essence of what I'm playing there. So however you get down there, don't worry about it too much. You could throw in your own lick as well. And then measure 3 and 4 is a classic Scruggs or J.D. Crowe D lick. Let me play it and then I'll break it down. So it's a classic lick. So we hit the open 4th string, like I said, and then that gives you time to get your 3-finger D chord down, and you do a backwards roll, and then down to you put your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and do thumb index on the 3rd string. So you have, and then this is the tricky part, but you'll be able to get it with some practice. Move your 3rd finger down to the 4th fret of the 4th string, and with your thumb you're going to play through 2 strings twice in a row. So you're breaking a little classic Scruggs rule there of using your same finger twice, but this is an intermediate lesson, so we're going to do it. We're basically going to cheat. You could do that, but I don't think it works as well. So we're going to go. You keep your left hand down and hit the 2nd string, and then back to that 4th fret, 3rd string, and then thumb, index, thumb. So you have. There's lots of variations on that lick. You could do it with more pinches. You know, like that. You could do pull-offs. Essence of the lick, it's Scruggs and Crowe would also do that on like a C. We're also going to do it later on up on a G. So just think of that as it's a D chord lick, really. You can do it anywhere you have your D chord shape. So, and then 5 and 6 we have 2 more measures of D. So we're just going to hit the 4th string again, do 2 forward rolls. What I would do here is drop down the volume a little bit. So we have that lick. And then right here, quiet down. And then we're going to do a walk back up. And then a double hammer on lick. So we have 4 measures of D, so that's good practice. We have. See how I kind of increase in volume from measures 5 to 6. So I walk, and then right here, and then measure 8 is the classic hit the 3rd string and then 5th string, and then a little backwards roll with the pull off. That's just like a fill lick. So you could do whatever you want. You could do, or you could do. That's just a classic fill lick. Okay, so not too hard. Let's play those first 8 measures again. Okay, now let's listen to me and Clint do that a few times.
Take this hammer, care to the captain. 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 Take this.
Okay, so measure 9 back to our forward roll. So we're gonna use that a lot. And then measure 10 just sets up a C chord. So alternating thumb roll. So 3, 2, 4, 1 there. And then a 2-4 slide into my C. Right there. So that's where I'll do a little accent on that C chord. That's good practice. You have. And then I do 2 forward rolls. That's just a great forward roll kind of driving lick. So we go. That's just great practice on your timing there. Let's do 9 through the beginning of 11, or 9 through 11, excuse me, 9 through 11. And then 12, have your thumb come down to the 2nd string, and it's basically like this lick. Now we're just doing it on a C chord. So not too hard there, so we have. 13 and 14 is our ending lick, G back to G. And then again, that sets up a D chord. And then basically an ending lick that's kind of like measure 3. It's just, instead of a 2 measure lick, it's a 1 measure lick. And then we're gonna walk back up to the 5th fret to start the verse. Okay? So let's break that down. So 13 and 14 is basically just a condensed version of 1 and 2. So instead of going, now we combine that into 1 measure. And then we have, so that's the chorus 1. Let's play the whole chorus. Here we go. That'd be into verse 1 back up, and we're going to go up the neck for verse 1. So let's break that down right now.